What's up? What's up? It's Frank, Everything Black. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. I was kind of late. I got in here late, so I'm gonna get through this pretty quick. I just been noticing uh, things about people who are Democrats. They kind of crashing out and double talking. So let me get started here. Let me get a little music in here. I don't know what happened to my music. Should have been playing by now. Yeah. Um, First of all, I want to go and let y'all listen to this CEO. What is her name? Deborah Lee. She's the former CEO of BET. And I want y'all to hear what this lady said. These Democrat people, man, they trip me out. But anyway, let's hear what she got to say.
Hispanics, Asians,
bag it up just a
all
little
types
bit.
of people have benefited from DEI.
Let me bag it up. Start it up. For you CBS, for you YouTube, Facebook. So here we go. We got another lady they double talking. When they say one thing, they turn around and say the same thing. They just say it, but they say it in a way where it excludes black people. But first they talking about black people, and they turn around and exclude black people. So just check this out. Watch how she flipped this. Yeah, this is just a educational thing, you know. Watch how she flipped it.
Insinuation that DEI equals incompetence, or that DEI equals black, because white women, Hispanics, Asians, all types of people have benefited from DEI. DEI really just opens the door. It does.
Wait a minute. See, she says DEI means black. And in the same breath, she say DEI pretty much represent white women. First, like I said, first she says black. I'm gonna replay it. She says black. DEI means black. Or first she say it doesn't mean black. But she gonna tell you who it actually benefits. Then she gonna turn around and say black again. She gonna bring black into it. Then she gonna turn around and tell you that it didn't benefit blacks. It benefited other groups. Then she gonna turn around and tell you it benefits blacks, and without it, blacks can't get in the door. Then she gonna tell you how blacks get in the door without it. You see what I'm saying? Watch the double standard. I'm gonna rewind. I'm gonna let it play all the way so y'all can hear a full conversation. Then who knows? I might bring it back and break it down again. This is silly. So I'm gonna bag it up just a little bit so we can get a context of what you're talking about. So here we go.
Women, Hispanics, Asians, all types of people have been that DEI equals incompetence, or that DEI equals black, because white women, Hispanics, Asians, all types of people have benefited from DEI. And DEI really just in the door. It doesn't lower the standard door. And once you get through that door, you have to prove yourself.
So what do you do with that? I appreciate you sharing, even before on air, saying your own personal experience with segregation.
Now you see, again, he says DEI doesn't mean black. Then she turns around and says that it gets you in the door. Then you have to do what every normal person do. You got to be your best. but it don't lower the standards. Then she named who DEI benefits. She named our white people, Hispanics, and then he names veterans. He names other things. Then she turn around and say, you basically don't need it, but it helps black people. But she didn't name black people as the beneficiary. She just said it doesn't mean black. Then she named the people who would benefit. Then she say, but it opened the doors for black people. Which one is it? You have to ask yourself, which one is it?
You grew up in it.
Right.
Some describe this as reset segregation.
Right.
What do professionals and other people watching this do with the reality they're in?
Well, I think first of all, you got to keep your options open. Don't dedicate yourself to one company or keep your options open at work with what's going on others. It's clear now you have to, qualify nations. Companies are just wiping out DEI. It's going with the political winds, which, I've never seen this happen in my lifetime. So stay flexible, be well educated. That's the starting point.
Again, y'all, whenever you're going to apply for any job, regular job, corporate job, you want to know about other companies. You want to know how to network. You want to know about the company. You want to know what places are hiring in that area, and then you want to make sure you qualify for all this stuff. She's telling you the basic stuff that everybody already knows. But then she talks like DEI has something to do with civil rights and all that type of stuff. Then she turn around and tell you it don't benefit you. It benefits the white women, the Mexicans, everybody, but the white man. Then she tell you how to just be normal. That DEI really ain't helping now, so you're in a bad place if you're in a corporation with DEI. I mean, she just keeps double talking. I'm hoping that y'all follow this. I'm hoping that I explain this right. And I'm gonna go back, rewind again. I'm just gonna let her talk this time because I want y'all to just see the silliness in this whole thing.
It really just opens the door. It doesn't lower the standards, it opens the door.
Go back a little more.
To have companies open their doors, educational institutions open their doors, and now I feel like the doors are closing. And I don't like the relation that DEI equals incompetence or that DEI equals black, because white women, Hispanics, Asians, all types of people have benefited from DEI. And DEI really just opens the door. It doesn't lower the standards, it opens the door. And once that, you have to prove that.
So what do you do with that? I appreciate you sharing your personal experience with segregation up in it.
Right.
Some described resegregation.
Right.
What do professionals, other people, do?
This is nothing like resegregation.
Company or one agency.
I know y'all remember the bird.
Open, network with people, find out what's going on at other companies.
I know y'all remember affirmative action. Basically, that's all DEI is. It's just a reinvention of affirmative action. Which affirmative action didn't benefit, it was supposed to benefit black people, but it didn't. It benefited the same people she just named: white women, Asians, Hispanics, every group but us. That's who DEI represented. So this lady just wrote a new book, which I know I'm not going to read. Deborah Lee. She used to be the CEO of BET. And we seen some of the things she had on BET. Mostly things that was approved by white people. So, anyway, y'all can go back and look at her history. Now I'm gonna go on to something else I was looking at, and that's Jasmne Crockett. I noticed that when I first did a show on her, let me back this thing up. Let me go to the share screen. I want to make sure we're sharing this. Okay, we're still sharing. I didn't want to. But I noticed something. I don't know if y'all noticed this, but remember when I did a show on her a while back that it showed that she was married and had 2 kids? All of a sudden, that shit has got wiped off. She's no longer married. She don't have 2 kids. Now they saying that was her sibling. Why would they go through all this? And let me show y'all some of the things that I found. Let me stop sharing and then come back into it. 1 second. I want y'all to see. Hold on. Let me show y'all this stuff. I think it was right here. Yeah, it's over here. Okay. Now, do y'all see right here? I don't know if y'all can see that. Hold on, let me get it back over here. Okay, let me bring this up a little bit. See, a while back, we was talking about Jasmne Crockett, husband, children, siblings, and her net worth. And it was several pictures of this lady. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, I think that's as big as I can bring this up. But it was several pictures of Jasmne. See right here, they even talking about her husband, her age, her parents, her lifestyle. But I noticed the husband thing have been kicked to her sisters. And she's now claiming she's single. She don't have a man. She ain't never had a man. Now, is she LGBTQ? I don't know. But I do know she said that she has never been engaged and she don't even have a husband. And I'm gonna let y'all see that for yourself. I just want y'all to see this stuff here. I'm gonna stop sharing that screen. Now I'm gonna go over here and share another one. What is it? She was on the Breakfast Club. Let's see where it is. What is it? Bear with me. Just on the Breakfast Club, I had it up. That one ain't it. That one's not it. That one ain't it. Could have sworn I had stuff. Where did it go? Alright, let me play out. I just want to let y'all know that they have wiped her husband being clean. She was on the Breakfast Club. Let's see which one is it. Yeah, right here.
No husband, y'all. First they said
Yeah,
I had a
back it up.
husband, and they
And bag it up.
but an abuse is actually still at the hands of somebody like Elon Musk. Like these bootleg trucks that he decided that he was going to sell the federal government. I think maybe at $100,000. I don't know what the price is per truck or whatever, but he's selling these trucks at the same time
Y'all
that
listen to-
he's getting rid of all the people that were conducting investigations. He's like asked by Fox News of all places, right? He's asked, well, who's going to oversee Elon and make sure his conflicts are good? He's like, oh, because I got a whole body of people that's over me. Like, I don't just get to decide what is like right and wrong. And honestly, I'm not allowed to take any money. Like, I have to live a very poor life right now, right? Like,
And you could be getting paid.
I could be getting paid. I made more money before. I will make more money after. But right now, I am living not in the overflow. No, I mean,
That ain't what the internet don't say, Jasmine. The internet say
yeah.
houses.
Eli, yeah. I heard he said that I had a husband. $1 million is safe. Or if y'all just think every black girl that comes to Congress brings a husband who has to live, that's not what it is. Okay.
Right.
No husband, never been in. That's what. Then they said, well, $9 million civil rights case, one of my last 2 civil rights cases, and I still got one pending. So just so y'all know, I'm gonna resign. But nevertheless, go to trial. I'm to participate because I'm not supposed to be, but I'm buying on it. She hits $22 million. All right. So ethics says you can't collect your attorney's fee on that at all. Now, mind you, I worked this case before I ever ran for Congress, right? So like that gives you an idea of how far they go when it comes to the no, but here's the deal. I would have resigned. And I will resign. I'm not finna play with my money. Like, y'all tripping, because I worked on that case for 7 years.
Yep.
It was against a very small city that literally can't pay it. Now, if for some reason they go find the coins, then absolutely, I'm resigning, forcing a special election, and I'll win, right? But I do have another one that is pending, and it's pending against the city of Dallas. And the officer in that case actually pled guilty. If the city of Dallas does pay up, you heard it here first. I am resigning, and it will be a 7-figure payday for me. Because as an attorney, you have hit for millions of dollars. That thing is that I've been a blue liberal. I have. I was criminal defense to anything. I wasn't really.
So anyway, y'all just heard her. She's not married. She's never been engaged. She's never been engaged, not married, single, waiting on a couple of cases to go through. She won one that hadn't paid yet. And if they do pay, she's resigned for politics and will be reelected according to her. So But I did notice that everything that says she was married has been wiped off. And remember, when I did my first show, it showed she was married, had 2 kids. They had been together, I think, 11 some years. But now all that is wiped off. They saying that's her sister's husband kid. You know, they say her sister is married and have 2 kids, not her. But if you go back 3-4 months ago, maybe 5, whenever I did that first one, I read that she was married. Now, if you do it, she's not married. She's single. And she's never been married. And the way she talks is kind of like LGBT ready. But I don't know. I'm not going to say that. I'm not saying that. And, she's a young lady. I'm pretty sure she will, if she into men, she will find one. But right now, she says she's never been married. And that's something that I was looking into, and I was like, damn, she's not. Especially when I heard this interview on here. And for y'all who don't believe me, I'll let you go back and hear it again. So.
Never been married, never been engaged. All right. That's number 1. More money before, I will make more money after. But right now, I am living not in the overflow. No, I mean,
that ain't what the internet don't say, Jasmine.
Yeah.
Houses and you work
Eli, yeah.
$8 million.
Eli, listen, no. I had to shut them down because first they said that I had a husband. No husband, y'all. First they said I had a husband, and they said that I was paying him $500,000 to keep me safe. And people were like, he should be doing that for free. And I was like, I don't know if y'all mixed up the black girls or if y'all just think every black girl that
what had happened is she was involved in some hate crimes. And I believe that she sued the city about those hate crimes. She don't really mention which city. And I didn't see where it was mentioned any city that I knew of. But she did mention that Dallas was one of those cities. But that city that she was working on before she became the representative, she was she's working on that case for 7 years. And now, I mean, they couldn't pay out at first, but some kind of way they working on the paper, and if they do get it, she's resigned. You heard it, I guess, not here first, but you heard it on the Breakfast Club. Very used to the Breakfast Club and YouTube and anybody else. This is only an educational purposes. Oh, so I'm gonna go on to this other Democrat guy who's walking around here crashing out. Let me see if I can let me erase some of this stuff right quick. Give me 1 second. See if I can grab this and share it with y'all. One second. Yeah, right here. This is the one I want y'all to see. Kind of want y'all to see both of them. But let's go to this one. Are you seeing any? I want y'all to know something. Look at this lady face up here. Look down here around this neck. She kind of look androgynic. Anyway, I just noticed that. Well, y'all can't see that.
Capitol Hill. Just a few days after President Trump's joint address to lawmakers. Among the residual tensions, Democratic Congressman Al Green removed from the chamber after he spoke out during the president's speech.
Now, I know some of y'all seen
The chair now directs the sergeant at arms to restore order. Remove this gentleman from the chair.
And 2 days later, lawmakers voted to censure Congressman Green for his outburst, and Democrats, in fact, joined with Republicans in a formal condemnation of the Texas Democrats' actions. Today, one of those Democrats defended her censure vote right here on CNN.
If Kamala Harris was the president and someone was heckling her, I certainly would vote to censure that person as well. So I think if we were going to have a stability in the House of Representatives, and lied equally to both parties.
Now, their committee assignment for singing "We Shall Overcome" on the House vote censure.
And my team informs me that some far-right extremists have introduced a resolution to try to throw Democratic members of the House off of any single committee.
I'm joined now by Democratic Congressman Al Green, the man at the center of great to see.
If I had
action and Democrats censured
that what was done was a response to incivility, advantage of our civility. It was a peaceful protest, and I engaged in the protest, and I understand that when you do this, you will have to suffer consequences, and I'm prepared to suffer consequences. It doesn't mean that I agree with the consequences, but I'm prepared. I don't think any of my...
This man is clearly reading something. You can see his eyes was pretty much closed when he first started. And let me bag it up.
It was a peaceful protest, and I engaged in the consequences, and I'm prepared to suffer consequences. It doesn't mean that I agree with the consequences, but I'm prepared. I don't think any of my colleagues should be in any way brought into this. This is something that I did of my own volition. And I would add that, unfortunately, given the circumstances with Medicaid, which is something I don't want us to lose focus on, unfortunately, I don't want to see this.
Hold on. Democrats are always talking about Medicaid and losing it. Medicaid is a law. I mean, they got to do that shit, you know? They got to pay that. They're not gonna lose no Medicaid. You know what I mean? White people on Medicaid. You think Trump gonna mess with Medicaid or any president? They can talk about it, but they ain't gonna do it. And he know that. But that's, Democrat would talk about any issue, even that EPA shit, you know. They'll talk about all that before they talk about black issues. What's going on with black people. And then when they do mention us, it's something criminal. So I always say, why don't y'all go ahead and do an anti-hate crime bill for us? It's always something criminal. You know what I'm saying? But these guys, they don't want to do that. All they want to do is ignore us. When it's time for us to do something or get something, they in the way. They ignore us, or they turn their head, or they go and put some money in somebody's pocket that ain't us. But when it comes to us, they got to do a commission, they got to do a plebiscite, they got to do a investigation, they got to do a vote, you know, anything to make sure that we don't get anything. And I'm wondering, is this a man right here? I don't know this person, but this look like it's a bunch of makeup on her face, on his face, her face, but this neck. Maybe it's the makeup, maybe it's too much makeup and I'm making a big deal out of nothing. But anyway, that's Al Green. That's the one that got kicked out of the State of the Union message. And, you know, I think this dude had been got involved in some more stuff a while back in the like early 90s, late 90s. Got involved with some kidnapping prostitute or something he did with another congress member. But anyway, I think they dropped the case on it, but it was something this guy did years ago that I remember them from. So anyway, thank y'all for joining Everything Black. I appreciate y'all. I will be coming out with another one. Like and subscribe. If you want to come on the show, make sure you have a business that you want to promote, that you want to talk about. You can hit me up. Let me put my name on the screen, everything, so you guys can do that. Where is it? There you go. There's my information. If you want to come, talk to me, holler at me. You see my phone number right there going across the bottom of the screen. Please, if you have a business, if you have something you want to promote, give me a call. Let's talk about it. If you have something you don't like what I'm saying, come on here and talk to me, debate with me. Anyway, I'm a little tired and I'm finna get this thing down. I appreciate y'all joining me. Have a good day.